All right. So, excuse me. Welcome to the screen. Welcome to the stream. So, let's do this. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. So, if you're just joining, welcome. Welcome. Like the video. If you have any questions, be sure to ask your questions and let's do this. All right. Gabriel, hello. Right. So, of all the pairs that I'm looking at today, and there are many. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 13 pairs. Only one pair is looking interesting for me. So if you're not familiar with how I trade, I use the failed breakout. Then I wait for price at the low of the week. So what I'm waiting for is price to clear liquidity at the low of the week for me to buy. So Euro GBP is the only pair that is near the low of the week. The ones that I'm looking to sell, they have already sold off. So the train has already left the station. So nothing for us really today. And then the ones that I'm buying, yes, we also have GBP AUD that's also near the low. And Euro GBP is also near the low. Then the rest, they are just inside. So I don't want to be trading inside. I want, how about you? At the low of the week. I don't think so. So we are left with Euro GBP and GBP AUD. So what we are doing is just waiting for price to trigger liquidity at this low. Probably that will be at the market open, hopefully, and we shall see how price does. In the meantime, if you have any questions, be sure to ask your questions. And if you're just joining us, like the video, like the stream. Let's do this. Let's do this. So I can see we have 15 people. So yes, like the video, say hi, tell us where you are coming from, which country, which city you are representing. All right, Akwe, which time frame are you using? So I'm using the 5 minutes to wait for my entries. And this is after I have already identified my failed breakout. So the failed breakout, you can use the 15 minutes, you can use the 1 hour. It doesn't matter. You can even use the daily. So long as you just know how to identify the failed breakout. For me, I prefer the 5 minutes time frame to look for my entries. All right, South Sudan. South Sudan represented here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Amin Yusuf. Hello. Yes, we have Benjamin. Benjamin from Sydney. Welcome. Nelson, we are back. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Modige uh, from Johannesburg, South Africa. Welcome, man. Innocent from Edo State, Nigeria, man. Welcome. Can you analyze gold spot? Sure. Innocent. Yeah, your name is Innocent. Welcome. Justin, USA, Singapore. Yes, let's do this, man. Let's do this. So, gold spot. Now, you can see gold is in my nothing category. So, I'm not interested in looking at gold, but we can just observe the market and see what price is doing. So, we have this nice uptrend. And then, I can say price is going up. However, if I see an uptrend, for me, that's a sell signal. So I am always looking to sell when people are buying. So what I would do in this situation, I would draw a level here. So you can see we have, first of all, we have this whole area. In fact, this whole area here is a level. But now it extends up to this pin here. So if price breaks below and closes below this level, then we have a big range back to the low of the day that we can cover. So that can give you a nice 1 to 2, 1 to 3 easy. So yeah, and also you notice now, remember, everybody sees what they want to see, but this is the left head, this is the shoulder, and this is the right this is the left shoulder, head, right shoulder forming for a potential move back to the downside. Or you can just say if price breaks above the high of the day, then there's a very high probability price can continue going in that direction. So it would be a long position here, or a short position here. That's just my thinking. So hopefully that helps. All right. We have, how about GBP CHF? All right, GBP CHF. So I see we have, so where is the low? We have the low of the week is down here. The high of the week is up here. So we are inside. Then we don't have any signal from the failed breakout, no problem. So I wouldn't be trading this one. However, if we look at now what is happening today, we have this low, we have this high, and price is still inside. So what I would do, if I see a downtrend, I'm looking for buying opportunities. That is just how my brain works. So I don't see any level yet. So what I would I'd just wait for price to come back to this low and give me a reversal signal or something. All right, man. Let's do this. Hit that like button, man. Leron, thanks, man. Yeah, you're my guy. You're my guy. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. So, yes, we're just waiting. I think we have news today. Let me just confirm. I don't really look at the news because, well, I don't know. I don't know the reason why. Forex Factory. And then So today's on Tuesday. We have some big news at 10 a.m. All right. Hmm. Maybe we might see a setup after the news where the news clears liquidity in the direction of where we want to see. So that is interesting. We also have some news, not that major, at 9:30 and 9:45. Ooh, today we might be having a really volatile market. That's what I like to see. All right, man. Mutisia, James Mutisia, Ongata Rongai, welcome, man. Welcome, man. Innocent from Nigeria. Welcome. Feel at home. Let's do this. You have reached 70% of your daily drawdown. Don't trade today. Now that is emotional trading, and that's plainly stupid. So, no offense to you, but ooh, how did you get to 70% daily drawdown? I'm curious. I'm very curious. Akoi. So, did you guys close? How did you guys close the week, by the way, last week? Was it positive? Was it negative? Or was it break even? I'm curious to know. We are starting a new month, new goals. Well, old goals, new speed. Yes. Let's do this, man. Yeah, GJ gave you a serious pullback. Let's look at GJ. What was happening today on GJ? So I'm curious, were you selling or buying? Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a painful one. So, yes. So if you were to buy, then were you buying up here? Because this being the low of the day, then I'm curious where you could have bought. Was it in the London? Was it in the New York? I mean, in the Asian session. Asia gave you a beautiful buy setup. Then London broke down, still did not give you any entry signal until now. So Amin Yusuf. So my approach is very different. I don't trade pairs. I only trade setups. So the setup can occur in any pair. So I just pick the the setup that I mean the pair that follows my criteria from step one to the last step. And it's very simple. You just wait for price at the high of the week after you have already have had your signal. Like today, we are paying close attention to Euro GBP and GBP AUD because it has given us a failed breakout. Yes. So yesterday price broke out and then closed back inside of the range. That is a buy signal for the next day. So on the next day, if I come to the screen in the New York session, what I want to see is price sweeping this liquidity first, and then to consolidate or break this level here for price to continue moving higher. Simple. So the only confirmation right now we are waiting for is for price to come back and pin or break out of this low, then break above this high, and then we are in. All right. So yes, Innocent, psychology matters when you trade strategy. It's also good to learn how to understand fundamentals. I agree with that. I agree. It never hurts to understand how the market moves. What now? All right, we are back. We are back. So as price is going down, I'm going to draw my levels. So my thesis is first, so you want to see price trigger liquidity, then break out. And then this is where we take our entry, stop loss, and then we would be targeting a 1 to 5. So where is the 1 to 5? A few pips above the high. So this being the high of the day. Once price reaches, if it goes in our direction, if price reaches the high of the day, then this is where you can now start trailing very, very closely because anything can happen at the high of the day. But yeah, usually price hits a 1 to 5 very easy. So let's wait and see. Justin, US on NAS 100. So let's see what NAS 100 has to say. Usually, trading this is very easy. Well, that's just my thinking. So we see we have this. So we don't have any signal to know whether we are selling or buying. But right off the bat, I see we have this resistance here, this level, and it has extended up to this area here. So notice that even this candle had a strong week, rejection week. So you have two options. You can either wait for price to break below. You can either wait for price to break below this level and get in a short position, or wait for price to break above this level and go long. That is how I would trade this, having no other confluence. But yeah, that is how I'd do it. At 7:30. Oh yes. Oh yes. Now I did send uh I did send a message, and I never saw a response. So I apologize for that. After the New York session, at exactly right now it's 9, we finish at 11, 12, 12:30. So we can do it at 12:30. Well, I will text you and we shall reschedule the call. I apologize for that. Oh, yes. So let's see how our pairs are doing. So no trigger yet. All right. Let's play around with US 100. And even US 30, it's very easy to trade US 30 using that same strategy, where you're like, this is the resistance area, and this is the, I mean, this is resistance, this is support. If price closes below this, you can go down. If it closes above, you can go up. So yeah, I like to play around with situations like that because this is our entry criteria. But now we just can't trade like this. We have to add in more confluences so that we can have more confidence in the trades that we take. Akue, how long does your mentorship take? Right now, we are doing a 90-day challenge. So right now, it's 90 days. So how is US 100? So even US 100. So if I was to look at which trade I would take, I would act if this one closes below. This is the trade I would take. Now, we won't trade this, but we're just going to play around and see how price behaves. Because it might take about 30 minutes for our setup to form on the other pairs. So if you look at Mamba FX, he also uses this strategy, and he would have been in right now here. So, but for me, I usually like to wait for the candle to close so that you know which one to pay attention to. So, yep. Hmm. Wow. Yes, we had some news. We had some news in the New York session. So we are expecting some volatility. Now, seems like our pair has already started moving without clearing liquidity. This might be a trap for the New York, for the 10 a.m. news. So also, yeah, I'll just wait for price to come back to my level. Otherwise, there's no point of trying to chase the market. How about oil? What is oil doing? Okay. So this one was 925. So with oil, price has broken out. So you might see a continuation to the upside. But yeah, let's see how this one plays out. 4, 3, 2, 1. So if I was to get in, now this one is a big stop. But that would be my entry. Stop loss would be above that breakout candle. And then do a 1 to 3, 1 to 5. Then you just let the market do its thing. So usually, this is what we mean by a 1-bar stop. So you know that if price breaks above this breakout candle, you are wrong. You are very, very wrong. And you get out with a small loss. Because, yeah, if price has no business coming back to this level. So all you have to do is wait for price to either stop you out, or you just relax and wait for price to give you the money that you want. Simple. Right now, I don't have any open trades. We are just looking at the market, seeing what's happening, enjoying the markets, but our setup has not yet formed. We are waiting for these two. So price has already started going in our direction, but we were waiting for price to clear liquidity first at the low of the week. It has not cleared the liquidity yet, so we are not trading that. Yeah, so we'll just wait. And if it does not come, well and good. Tomorrow is another day. So that's very important, understanding exactly what you want to see in the market so that, you can track your trades. You can be able to track your trades. Wow. 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 Yeah, this is one hell of a volatile week. So let's just look at US30, see what's happening. And yeah, but remember, this is the exact entry criteria that I use. It's just that we have to wait for price to clear liquidity at the high of the week and then wait for the breakout of our levels. And that's it. Yes, the market is moving. The market is moving. So I'm curious, do you guys have FOMO? Like when you see the market moving like this, or let's use the example of the trades that we were waiting for. For example, this one. So you had predicted the market, but price does not really do the last few steps and it starts going in the direction you had predicted. How do you guys deal with that? Do you guys feel anything? I'm curious to know. You can leave your answer. You can comment your answers, how you deal with that. Oh yes, there's also some news at 9:45. We might see big moves. We might see big moves in the next 15 to 30 minutes. A lot of big moves, a lot of volatility. Wow. These are the types of trades that we want to see. That one, oh my God. Ah, yes. Anyway, but these are the type of trades that we like to see. You get in, price starts moving in your direction immediately without any pauses. In and out, in and out very quickly. Very, very, very quickly. Moves that look like that. Yes, Justin. Yes, it's hard for me to hold my trades long when in profit. How do you work on not cutting trades in profit so quickly? That's a very good question. And I would ask you this question. Say, for example, you are working a day job. Do you usually run away or do you quit before you get paid? Like, you usually do the work and then you just hope that you are going to get paid the full amount that you have agreed. So you just have to agree with yourself, like, I am not going to get out of a trade until it hits maybe a 1 to 3R. And you just accept that anything less than 3R is a loss. So you'll find that it's very easy now once you set that standard where you're like, I will only take trades that hit 1:3. It's very easy because once you hit 2 trades in a row that are winners, you recover all the losses. All the losses. That's 6 losses. And if you let it run up to 1:5, you recover 10 losses if your risk management is right. So it's just that you have not been rewarded yet for holding trades. And the only way you'll get rewarded is if you just accept the risk. Accept the risk. The amount you've put there, just call it a loss. And yeah, your strategy is so cool, bruh. Been learning through your videos here. I'm left with your classes. Yeah, beautiful. The best class is the market. So yeah. But if you want to join our classes, you're more than welcome. All right. So we have a few minutes left before we have the release of the next news at 9:45. So let's wait and see. This one is exciting. We have big news at 10 a.m. that might either take us out or give us something. All right. So we want to see price come back and give us a liquidity sweep. So yeah, I'm sure the traders who got in here right now, they are panicking. They don't know what to do. Oh my God. I've been there. Yes, let's do this, man. US 100. So as I've said before, remember this entry criteria is the same entry criteria that we use. It's just that we have added layers to cut out as many bullshit trades as possible. So we take less trades with a higher risk to reward ratio and no stress. We set and forget. So we have some news being released again. So I'm very curious to see how they will affect our trade, our fake trade. Ah, so you, so I'm very curious. I used to do this, and before I really, I was able to increase my risk to reward ratio. Oh man, a 1 to 2, 1 to 2. A trade has a potential of going even 1 to 6, 1 to 7. But a 1 to 2, you're already sweating, so hard. So hard. But it's the hard things that pay. That's where the money is. Huh. This is a very good example. This is where if you get emotional, everything goes to shit. So you get in, price moves very quickly, you see big numbers very quickly, then price gives you a retracement, the numbers stop being big, you panic, you exit, and then boom, price is moving up again. And then you're just left there regretting, regretting your life decisions. Ah, the story of my life. Justin, do you never move trade to break even? So usually what I do, I wait for price to hit a 1 to 3 first before I even think of touching a trade. So what I do is, say, let's use the example of this trade on US 100. So what I usually do is, using this tool, I just identify where 1:3 is. And then I put a line there. I readjust it back to a 1:5. And then I put an alert there. So that means that I can move on with my things. Then once I get the alert, I come back to the screen and then I look at the market. What is the market doing? Do we have volume in the market? Are we at a significant level? Maybe the low of the week. So all that will determine how I will now manage the trade. But the reason why I do that is because I can decide I've made enough money and close at a 1 to 3. But if I see we have big volume, then I can just start trailing my stop loss like this. So if I see price is moving like this, I'll just put my stop loss above that candle. Then if it closes, when price breaks below that candle, I just keep on pushing it until I get stopped out. That is only after 1:3. But anything below 1:3, that is a loss to me. I'm ready to lose that money. I hope I have answered your question. All right, so Nelson, can you use this strategy on the weekly time frame? I have never used it on the weekly time frame. But if the entry strategy, if you're talking about the entry strategy, I believe it works on all time frames. You can do it on the 1 minute, you can do it on the 5 minute, the daily, because the concept is simple. It's the concept of breakouts. If price breaks a level, there's a very high probability price will continue breaking out in the direction of the breakout. So here we are, it's just a concept we are using, a famous concept of breakout traders. What's our pair doing? So this one is going down, meaning the other one is also going down. All right. I don't really want to trade these two anymore. I have that sense in my stomach that I'm getting ready to trap people. So we'll just look at US 30, US 100, and we'll wait for the news at 10 o'clock to see if price will accelerate us towards our TP or reverse and go back towards our stop loss. Huh. So let's put our line at 1:3. And we shall manage this trade accordingly. Yes, so that line is okay there. Then we just let the market do its thing. So I'm curious, is there anyone who took this trade? Or are we all just taking fake trades on the internet? So, nice. Did you take the trade or you just trade with a strategy? Oh, nice. Huh. Oh, 7 minutes. Beautiful, man. Asare. Beautiful. Yes. So, yeah. So the 10 a.m. news might make you 5 times richer than you are right now. Or, yeah, I don't know if you move your stops to break even, but the way price is moving, this one looks like it's going to just pierce that low of the day and continue melting down like a hot knife through butter. These are the type of trades I love. Beautiful ones. So, Asari, I mean, like, what is your risk to reward ratio? What is your target? All right, so let's see what our pairs are saying. Now, we might see a pullback on this candle, this one candle, the candle before the news. We might see a pullback or not. So I wouldn't worry about that. Right now, we have we have good volume and momentum in the market. It's lonely at the top. Lonely, lonely, lonely. Money on my mind. Money, money, money. So yes, we are using the 5 minute time frame. Innocent. We are using the 5 minute time frame to look for our entries. Money on my mind. Money, money, money. Yeah. Do you trade gold? I trade all the pairs. I trade gold, I trade US 100, currency pairs, Bitcoin. So long as I see my setup. So as I've said, I'm not married to any specific pair. I am married to my specific setup. If it shows up, I am in. I don't care which pair it is. I am in. Two minutes. 2 minutes. What are our pairs doing? We have some divergence here, all right? But still, we have no green light to move in our pair. So we'll just stick to US 100 and observe how the news is going to obliterate everything. Less than 1 minute. No problem. Hey, 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 hey. Dina, Asare, Asare. Remember, when you got into this trade, your objective should have been to accept the risk and the reward. So remember, there's always a risk and a reward. So if you are correctly managing your risk, then there's nothing to really worry about. Relax. Relax. Now, we have less than 10 seconds before we see very, very big moves. So, yes. So, if you're not that sure, just exit your position now. If you're not that sure, exit your position now. But if you have the balls, the market can go in your direction very quickly. very, very quickly. This is what I've been waiting for this whole time. Let me give you guys the full view. The news was not even volatile. Such a disappointment. This is such a big disappointment. How about our pairs? Did they move? Nothing. Nothing for us. I don't think we shall be trading today using our strategy. We shall only be playing around with this fake trade, which I believe price will just continue in that in the direction of the breakout. So probably we might see price continue back to this, maybe to this line. Let's see what's on that line. Yes, probably you'll see price continuing going down. That is a huge probability. And so, which tool is... All right, this tool here. So if you go to trading view, there is this tool, projection, if you use short or long. So we are short. So when you are looking for your risk to reward ratio, first thing you need to know is where your stop loss needs to be. And for us, we use a 1 bar stop loss. So the breakout candle is usually our stop loss. And if it's too small, we also add in some room. But usually in maybe US, like in this case, it's about 100 pips. So you are looking at 100 pips and you are targeting 500 pips. So you can see here, it's written risk to reward ratio 5.18. So that is where you look at your risk to reward. And you can adjust it however you want. So you can see if I move this, it changes there. So here is a 1 to 3, and then 1 to 4 is there, 1 to 5 is here. All right. So basically, if I look at what is happening, if I look at my pair, because the reason I'm here, so that I can show you guys how to look for high quality setups using the strategy that I show you on YouTube. So I would be expecting price to come back to this level. However, we have already cleared out most of the volume. I feel like even the news was underwhelming. So I don't think that price is going to come to my level. And if it does, this is not a setup that I am looking to trade, because we have to create a new level, which takes time. And yeah, I feel like the big players were waiting for the news, and the news has already happened. So yeah, I'll just wait for another setup. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We are starting the new week. So new week, new month, plenty of opportunities this month. So no hurry, no greed. For Asare, so I don't know how your risk management is, but yeah, I would hold on to that trade and let it play out. My ideal exit would be either here or at the close of the day. So maybe 1 hour before the day closes, because I can tell you, I can't guarantee, but there's a very high probability price will go down, and then it will start to consolidate, maybe even come back, and then close somewhere here. So you'll maybe get out with a 1 to 2, maybe 1.25, maybe a 1:3. Or if everything works out, you get out with your 1:5. Easy money. So hopefully you guys got some value. If you'd like to learn this strategy, I'm going to post my calendar so that you guys maybe can book a call, 15-minute call, if you are looking to improve your trading strategy. And also, if you're going to watch this live stream later on and you want to reach out, then I have posted my calendar on the chat. So make sure you can click that, book a call. The best time for you, I shall reach out to you. We will have a one-on-one call. Tell me about your challenges and what exactly you need help with. If I can help you, I will help you. If I cannot, I don't know what you'll do. You quit trading, find a job. All right. So you guys, hopefully you got the value, and probably I will see you either on Thursday or next week on Tuesday. This pair is US 100. All right. You guys have a beautiful trading day. All the best to Asare. Bye-bye.